So,
Yep.
let's divert attention to you four first. Was ist das?
Buses. Um,
Do you have OBS
I-
going?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Are we being recorded?
Yes. I made
Okay,
sure
just making
that
sure.
I made sure that the OBS could hear us too. I learned my lesson.
Video.
3 hours later.
I was in the middle of making mac and cheese.
Nice. Mac and
Yeah, I think we're
cheese.
just chilling, waiting for the rest of the party to kind of.
I mean,
Escape.
obviously not everyone is here.
No.
So are we just gonna trust that they're gonna make it, or should we try and do something? At least send a message.
Do you have any fireworks or any way of communicating with the other people?
I don't think fireworks would be a good idea for people underground.
That's a good
That is
point.
Oh, you're
True.
talking about in the game. Okay.
I don't know how else to contact them.
I think I have.
we-
Yes, I have sending.
You do?
You're also seriously overestimating both Jolene's and Zugzug's ability to pay attention.
Well, you guys are
Touche.
also currently underground, so
And oblivious. Unless we roll really well.
this is true.
Yeah. You should send them a message, and we'll just wait by the road, I guess.
We might be
Where
able to stay in here.
Where we
I
can
do have
easily be
that.
visible.
I do have that eyeball right outside, the clairvoyant's eyeball. I can describe the immediate surroundings to the people and give them a place to go to, like a relay point.
That seems like a solid idea.
Okay.
Okay, I think if I'm going to be a member of this group, I think the first thing that I need to know is who is your leader here?
The one that stepped up the most is Cross.
I would say. Mm,
What was that, Marilyn?
Yeah, what was that? I genuinely did not hear because everyone was like they're
Dead.
cool.
Dead.
So far, the one who has taken the most initiative in pushing this story forward has been Cross.
yeah. But for the most part, we just
So-
play it by ear. Other than that,
Yeah.
She raises an eyebrow. You have no leader?
I mean,
all right.
I
As
guess
members
it
of the
could be
group,
considered
I
a
vote
committee.
Jolene is now the leader until the rest of the day.
No.
That is both the
Die.
best and the worst idea ever.
Oh, this is going to be a problem.
I do not
I'm
volunteer.
gonna
Meryl,
go check
do
my
you
messages.
vote for someone else, or
I
No,
vote
I
for
mean the
mac and
fact that you
cheese, which
didn't
I need
have
to
a
check because my
leader
timer is going
up
off.
to now.
If I was
but-
president, I would be voting for Cross.
okay?
Just saying.
Wow.
We're more
We
of a
should-
democracy.
We should wait for everyone. We should wait for everyone before making a decision like that. And meanwhile, I think one of you guys has tried to send a message to someone.
Yes, Meryl, you casted sending?
He went to go check on his mac and cheese.
Oh,
Ah.
I was gonna say he might be mid-bite and mac and cheese.
Mid-bite in the mac and cheese. I'm just picturing Meryl and Frank off to the side, cooking mac
Yeah.
and cheese in the Pertron carriage.
We're having an active conversation. He's just like, "Hold on, guys, one minute."
Just give me a minute.
Hold
I
on.
gotta have my lunch. I haven't eaten yet. It's been
No,
8
no, no,
hours.
they can hear you. They can hear you through the window of the carriage. Because remember, it's like a closed roof carriage.
Yeah, we really gotta make an actual thing for the carriage at some point.
I
An actual
did.
you did?
Yeah, I thought I did.
An actual
Yeah.
map for the carriage?
Yeah. Did you?
Oh,
we
map.
don't have a
No.
map.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I thought you were talking about a token. I was like, we have a token.
We have a token. We don't have like a map. So, Chris, you and I are gonna have to like get in call at some point and try to work on that because it is your carriage. So
Hell yeah.
you should have the final say in the design and interior functions, as it were.
But where's the swimming pool?
God damn it.
This isn't a TARDIS.
All right,
not-
fine. Easy.
This isn't a TARDIS. It's not bigger on the inside.
Says who? Okay, hold on. Can we find an enchanter and like kind of make this like a bag of holding
Oh my.
on wheels?
There is actually something like that. I don't remember what it's called, but there is like an actual item that kind of functions like that. Like the briefcase from Fantastic Creatures and Where to Find Them.
I have
Oh,
no.
there's rope trick. I know that one, but it only
Rope
lasts
Trick
for
not
like
the
an
same
hour.
thing. Yeah. But there's like I said, there's an actual item. One of my D&D characters from a different campaign has one, and it's basically like a built-in kitchen, a portable kitchen. Scanlan has one from Vox Machina as well, where it's like an entire fucking mansion. Good.
Be Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion.
What was that?
That would be Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So there is that spell. I don't know if we have that here.
Good. Googling later. I'm rolling for investigation.
Did I spell that right? Ah, we do actually have it. Fuck yeah. We have both the 2014 and the 2024 edition. So Magnificent Mansion, it's a level 7 conjuration spell. Its range is 300 feet. Either a bard or a wizard can learn it. And it basically...
So that'll have to be up to Jolene.
Yeah.
Jolene!
Jolene!
What?
If you have
Jolene.
it, you can cast the spell Magnificent Mansion. You basically have a portable mansion.
I can learn that spell right now?
If you have 7th level Conjuration on your character.
Ooh.
We are level 20.
Yeah,
It
you
only
are
lasts for
20.
24 hours.
Were we supposed to
Julian, what level is your character sheet?
Oh boy, here we go
Oh.
again.
forward question?
Level 7.
Let me check for everybody here.
Motherfucker! Jolene
You are
is
a level 8 bard.
and a level 12 rogue. So,
So-
combine them together.
Yeah, you are
Oh,
level
okay.
20. I don't know if you have access to 7th. You do not.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Damn. If you had just continued as a bard, you would have been able to get that spell.
I vote we should have a chance to
More
rework our
fun.
classes.
What,
Like,
what was that, Meryl?
I vote we should, at some point in the distant future, have a chance to like rework, like how in Baldur's Gate 3 you have those withers that you can change your class with.
Yeah, we
Like,
immediately changed the entirety of the party to completely different characters. Completely different playstyles.
DM's discretion.
This is distant future.
I will consider that. But for the time being, so what is the plan, guys?
I need to go back to my computer real quick.
God damn it.
Listen, the mac and cheese can't wait.
No, of course I can't wait. The mac and cheese is important, damn it. But will
All
you
right.
share some, please?
Yes, ship one day.
Sure, I'll
FedEx.
put it in a box and make the whole postal trek. That'll take like maybe a week. It'll probably spoil by then.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoy shitting pure liquid for a week.
I'm good, thanks.
Anyway, I would like to roll investigation to use my eyeball that is outside
Okay.
and look around to find any notable landmarks that I can use in like a 20, 25-ish. Yeah, 25 is the limit.
25-ish.
25 word message to Jolene.
Oh. Roll investigation. Okay, so where is the eyeball that you placed located again? It's like on top.
I
of
put
the
it
bridge?
right on top of the roof.
Right on top
of
of
the
the bridge.
first one.
Okay. So using the eyeball as like a spyglass type thing, like a submarine, whatever that thing is
Periscope.
called again. Periscope, thank you. So yeah, using it as like a telescoped periscope, you're looking around, and the most significant landmark that you can see is the castle itself. There's also some like farmland to the north. There's like
this plastic bag was up
distant
against-
mountains, but they're like really far away. A couple of valleys here or there. A woodland forest. And that all of that's like basically as you're doing like a 360 around you. So yeah, probably the most significant landmark is the castle itself that's close by.
And where is the sun and/or moon? That
Yeah,
can also
is there-
determine cardinal direction.
It's roughly about midnight right now.
We're talking direction. Can we like determine where we are in terms of that castle, in terms of cardinal direction?
Does someone have a compass?
Oh,
That is a great question.
I don't think I do.
Grab that.
Does anyone have anything magnetic? Actually, you know what? We can do this from stacked electricity. All right.
Have we
Yeah.
seriously gone this entire campaign without a fucking compass?
We just had a shit ton of weird portals pop up. I don't know, dude.
Always the vibe, okay?
How far from the castle
So-
is the sun?
That is
I'm gonna
a
grab-
wonderful question. Let me get my measuring tool.
Like
Oh no,
in
that's
terms of
feet.
the
That shouldn't
horizontal
be in
plane.
feet. So pretty much, miles. Let's go by miles. The castle itself is about like 175 miles from your current location.
175 miles. That's a big ass city. Okay.
Yeah. Like if you were to straight shoot it, it's 175 miles. But I mean, you're talking about like going there. So
I have
if
a
you were to
random
go
question.
by road, it's more like, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm putting down here. It's more like 260 miles if you're going by the road.
Miles?
Yeah.
Which I do not recommend since we are labeled as fugitives. As soon as we get spotted, we're going to be captured.
Indeed.
Quick question. If I have a disguise kit or a costume, can I argue that in either my disguise kit or my costume I have a compass?
I have a priest's pack.
If someone
If
has
anyone has an
cartographer's
explorer's
tools, I
pack,
think
it might.
we could,
I can make
canvas.
a compass.
You kept that on the feet.
Roll survival.
No.
I'll hand you a crossbow bolt with a metal tip and hope that it has magnetic properties.
I can rub it against my hair and make static electricity.
What hair? You got scales.
All right, fine. Your hair. I don't know, bro.
Jeez. Jeez, you have a 14 in survival?
What?
Fuck, man.
What, like
Okay.
I mean,
So utilizing
I
the
do have a 15 in perception.
oh yeah, that's right. So utilizing the iron bolt head from the crossbow, and whatever magnetic things and whatnots and doodads that you have on hand, you do manage to like kind of put together like a crude compass. And you'll notice that the castle is roughly to the northwest of you.
You mean northeast?
Oh, yes, northeast. Sorry, I always forget that east is right and west is left.
Yeah, I have another DM who often gets east and west confused, so it's not my
I'm
first
sorry.
time.
I obtained my
It's
father's
okay.
dyslexia.
It's fine. It's fine.
Same.
I can hardly tell my rights from my lefts. Oh shit! I just did it. Anyways, so yeah, the castle is currently to the northeast of you.
Alright. So we are about 200 miles northeast of the main castle.
Southwest. We are southwest. The castle is northeast.
Ah. Southeast of the
Southwest.
Southwest.
You're southwest of.
God damn. Alright. I'm going to pose myself after that. And oh my god, I forgot the nuggets.
God damn it! That must have been part of the meal.
Anyways, with this little copper wire in hand, I'm going to twirl this around my finger to make a little antenna. Then I shall hold it up right outside the window. It shall. Actually, since I'm Kalastar, I'm gonna like use my mind link and like extend it with the antenna.
Okay.
And focusing on the image of Jolene, I'm gonna say, look for the Percheron carriage, 250-ish miles southwest of the main castle. Stay on the back roads and the alleys. We are huge. Wait, that might be more than 25.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Should Jolene also roll you an intelligence check?
No, you roll me an intelligence save.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
If you guys could see my face right now. So you're trying to reach out to Jolene, but you're hearing a lot of static. Jolene, on your end of things, you hear like faint words coming in and out that sound like Meryl, but it's like cutting off every word, so you barely hear like look. It's like it's very hard to discern what is being said to you.
What if I rolled a 14 in intelligence save? Does that make it worse or
That
better?
doesn't help the fact that I'm fucking stupid.
Okay.
Okay. So with that
Hey, Vegas.
intelligence save, you are able to kind of make out what Meryl is trying to tell you, and it's something along the lines of look out for the southwest of the, and that's all you get.
Look out for the southwest of the The fuck is the So I need you to imagine Jolene roughing it in the sewers, covered in shit, with Zug Zug, and hearing "Look for the." This is insult to injury. Look for the The fuck. I'm flopping you.
Can I get a?
So, Roland, you casted Ceremony, I see. Hello?
Roland?
He might have stepped away for a hot second.
You can just feel Jolene seething from the sewers and right away.
There's like smoke coming out of her ears, and there's just a visible plume of smoke coming from the sewers.
Is it working now?
Hello?
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to read my spells, and I forgot how to do that.
That's okay. So, you casted Ceremony. What kind of?
No, I didn't. That was a mistake.
Oh,
What?
damn. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm like
Well,
that is
why
not
did
help
he
at
did
all.
it intentionally? Does it help the situation?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
God damn it. Okay, hold on. What do I have? Let me look at my spells. What do I have in my spells? I need a dead body to speak with the dead, so I can't do that.
I mean, you're in a sewer.
Ooh, can I find a dead body in the sewer and cast Speak with the Dead to see if the dead person was able to hear more than me?
I don't know about that part, but roll a survival check.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
so
bam.
you're like roughing it through like the piss and shit of the sewers, and you take like one good look further down, and you just see this like immense pile of dead bodies. Like, have you ever been to like the medieval ages of France in the sewers? I pretty much imagine that.
All right, so we're thinking like catacomb level of intricacy or just piles?
Piles.
Okay.
Just piles of dead bodies in the sewer.
Fun. How charming. I'm going to cast Speak with the Dead and figure out if they can give me some fucking information.
Okay. So remember, you only have, what was it?
5.
Is
Questions.
it 5 questions?
Yep.
Yeah, you only have 5 questions.
Within range, 10 minutes.
Do I know where Jolene is?
No.
Damn it.
All right.
I mean, I could
I
attempt
am
to cast
going
Locate
to look
Creature.
for
I can
a
do that.
corpse that still has ears.
There are hundreds of corpses down there that still have ears.
God damn it. I'm going to look for one that looks like they're smartly dressed because that probably, hopefully means they're intelligent.
Most of the dead bodies, the corpses that you see down there, are either completely rotting and nearly skeletons, or too
Kobolds.
far gone that you can't really discern the kind of clothing that they have.
All right, well then I'm going to look for the freshest one.
Okay, so after about, like, I want to say 20 minutes of scrounging through the dead bodies, you find one that's mostly intact. You're actually pretty lucky with this one because he's on the top of the pile, and this is the one that actually has, like, clothing still on them. And it's, like, a fine silk robe with, like, a pocket watch and a monocle on them.
Guy looks rich but couldn't afford his own grave.
Damn.
Wow, that was deep. All right, so for my first question, I'm going to ask this poor dead dude if he was able to hear my dumbass friend and what he was saying.
No.
God damn it. For my next question, do you know of any way out of the sewers that would lead me to the south? What was it? Southeast? Southwest?
Yes.
Southwest.
No, okay. Dang it. Stop. Buddy, chill.
No.
What was the question? Okay. How do I get out of the sewers in a way that would spit me out in the southeast or southwest area of the outskirts of town, outside of the city?
Can I point something out?
What's up?
You're talking to a dead skeleton that has presumably died in the thing. If you were able to escape,
Or he had intricate knowledge of the city and happened to be dumped, so he could have been murdered. And then
that is
dumped.
very true. You are super correct on that one.
Maybe that should have been a question you asked.
How many questions do I have left?
Yes.
One.
No. Okay. I don't remember how many questions we had left. That was not a question.
I believe you have asked 4.
Okay, but he also didn't answer my last one of
Yeah. So
how do I?
The corpse looks to you, turns his head slowly, like you can hear the rotted flesh squishing about as the bones creak and crack against each other, and he lifts his arm and points in a direction. Find the ratkin. They can guide you. And then he goes back to sleep.
Wait,
I still have one more
question.
I feel
Threaten to get
cheated.
your lawyers. You'll wake up.
Let me die.
No, I still have one more question. I'm getting my money's worth.
Getting my money's worth.
Get to know him a little bit.
Oh. Why are there so many bodies down here, my dude?
I don't know. And then he falls asleep.
Oh, find the ratkin. Okay, we're gonna find the ratkin. Go that way. Shit, what was that way? Fuck! No, which direction he was pointing in?
Huh?
Do I know the direction he would like? Was I
Welcome
able to
back.
see the direction?
Yeah, roll what?
Survival?
No, wisdom.
Okay.
I'm gonna die. This is great.
Here. Oh, un momento, por favor.
Ooh, I gotta crack my back.
Save. That's a save, not a check.
Oh, okay, you gotta do a check.
Yeah, I said check, not save.
Yep, my bad. Okay, 1 second. What the?
Okay, that's better. So there are about 3 corridors away from the giant pile of dead bodies. And he pointed to the one. If you were like immediately turn around from that dead pile into the 3 corridors, there's one to your front, one to your left, and one to your right. He was pointing at the one to your right.
All right, so I'm going to drag Zug Zug, and we are going to go to the one on our right.
Okay. We're gonna take a pause there because I would like Zug Zug to be here when you guys get to the Ratkin.
Okay.
So, Iris and Cross, what are you two up to?
I think we're walking our way back towards like the auction area because we weren't seen as fugitives, or at least Cross wasn't.
That's right, Cross, you hid away.
Yes.
Like a smart person.
So
they're going towards this way.
Okay.
Because so far, because I think they're in here.
And where?
In this area. If I remember correctly.
That's where the meeting took place. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're walking like upward and.
Oh, there's a lot of buildings between. Oh, you're walking to that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So
going that way.
Let's bear in mind this is all in miles. This is a big ass city.
That's fine.
So.
Yeah. So this is like. Oh, hold on. Miles.
Yeah, it should be in miles.
Give me a sec. It should allow. Oh no, it won't let me change it right now.
Here, allow me. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, if I could figure out where the fuck we are. There it is. Okay.
It should be 5 miles per square, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 5 miles per square. There we go. Okay. Maps with very large dimension may load slowly. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
So yeah, it's about a 30-mile walk. So unless you guys are like booking it, it's gonna take you all a while to get there.
She's walking at a normal pace. She doesn't have any reason to rush.
Okay.
She doesn't know where everyone is, so she's going to the last place that everybody was.
I mean, she did know that that we were booking away because she shoved Marilyn Rosalie through his dimension door.
Yeah, but she doesn't know where that dimension door went.
Neither did we.
Yeah, so that's why she's headed back to that area. So.
Okay, I can unplug this now. There we go.
What was that you were talking to him about a cult?
What do you mean?
You gave him a map. You gave him a piece of paper and you said that was a map for cult places.
Oh, that. It's just the cult of my dragon god. Nothing more that I really need.
What is your passive perceptions?
Mine is a 18.
Where's the passive perception? Passive perception 16.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't going to be possible anyways. So, as you guys are walking down the alleyways, the streets of this large-ass city, you do happen to spot some cloth being dragged back behind some barrels. And you hear some skittering about, as if there's like rats behind something.
By the way, do you have Legend Keep open?
I do not.
Okay, make sure you have that open so you know the areas.
Mhm. I sees how it is. Legend Keeper. There we go. Put this over here. Oh, I'm not logged in. Whatever shall I do? Okay, I'm logged in. Where is it? Elven Pride. What's this one? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We have a whole legend map and everything that's like marked.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
She said, "You're welcome."
So
All right.
you guys are like passing by a clothing shop named Folklore Fashions. And that is currently located, if I can move the damn thing, right here.
All right.
Hit that FLM sideways.
Iris begins sniffing the air because she hears sounds, skittering sounds.
Cross isn't phased by it.
As you continue walking past the shop and getting closer to the street, it's been a few hours now, by the way, for you guys. So it's like maybe, I want to say 3 o'clock in the morning for you guys.
Okay.
And you hear some metal clashing onto the ground. And as you turn around to see what that was, you find a single ratkin looking at you, blades in hand and tail.
She looks.
Iris growls.
What happened?
In what regard?
You meet with Hands of Time. What
Indeed.
for?
For certain ingredients. Nothing more.
Reckon uncertain of you.
Do you want proof? She pulls out the items that she was given.
Soul gems.
To you.
None of your concern. Ratkin, keep an eye on you.
And then he kind of slinkers back into the shadows, uncertain of your presence and what you were trying to achieve.
Iris gives a little huff as he disappears into the shadows.
Cross just turns around and continues her path.
So as you continue, you find a few more hours pass, because again, this is all in miles, so it's now like 6 in the morning. Sun is rising up for you guys. You come
When the
to
sun rises, she puts the black hood over her head,
Okay. You
hiding
guys
her tail.
make it to where the auction took place, and you see it's still in shambles, still pretty much just destroyed, as the Warforged police force is scouring the entire area.
Iris's stomach begins to grumble.
You've got the hungry dragon with you.
Cross looks over to Iris.
You reach into the sack that I have on across my neck. I don't have opposable thumbs. Should be some meat in there.
She goes into the sack and takes some out.
And very carefully to avoid biting Cross, she starts eating the meat.
Once done, she looks back over and she puts her attention to this area.
As you gaze at the area, being tentative, you do happen to spot one of the Warforged police forcemen walking up towards you. I opened up the wrong thing.
Trying to get the voice mod working.
Yeah. Give me a second. Gotta find the right one. There it is. Gotta wait for it. There it goes.
Citizen. What
Yes.
is your business?
Come to look at a historical area. Am I not allowed to look at the history?
Tourism. Noted. Be advised, area is under investigation.
Fair enough. There won't be any destruction here. Only respect.
Proceed.
She walks past the android.
Warforge.
Warforge. Android Warforge.
They are not the same thing.
Anyways. I mean, technically, actually, yeah, they are, but beside the point.
One's made of wood, metal, and one's made of circuitry.
Yeah, again, beside the point. So, what do you do? You're like kind of walking past all these Warforged policemen, observing the auction house and the marketplace.
She scans around the area, just taking it in. And then she gets close to this area.
Okay.
She assesses the damage to this area.
As you look upon the pillars, two of the pillars have been noticeably knocked down amidst the chaos, and there appears to be a lot of scratch marks and overall stones damaged out of place. It does not look like this place has been dearly respected as it should have been.
She sighs. She takes cloth out of her pocket and she wipes what feels like metal, like a plaque.
I think you're gonna need to give me a little context for that.
You want me to DM you?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
So you look upon the plaque and you read what is inscribed onto it: the darkest day, and below it is a description of what happened during the darkest day of the blackest night. The crucified demon was struck here tonight. And it doesn't have anything else written or inscribed onto that except for maybe a day, a specific day on a specific year almost 500 years ago.
She wipes the plaque off and just stares at it very quietly.
Iris.
No.
Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. The death of a demon, huh? Sounds heroic.
You would think.
So, Iris, you were sniffing around the area. I need you to roll me a survival check.
A what?
Survival check, utilizing Rosalie's.
No, it doesn't have to utilize Rosalie. They have
Does Iris have a survival check?
That's not one of her skills, but she can just roll a wisdom check, and that would count as survival.
Okay,
yeah, that's
go
what I was
ahead.
gonna say.
16.
It's very faint. It is very, very faint, but you do get a whiff of Rosalie, just very briefly. It doesn't really go in any direction, but you do know that Rosalie was here.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't particularly useful, but okay.
So while you two are figuring out how to get back with the rest of the group, Rosalie, Meryl, Frank, and Roland, how are you guys faring?
As the sun
Eventually, we would have had
I'm-
to have taken a long rest.
I'm still a little challenged after that intelligence roll.
Yep.
Still not
Lost
all
my key
mentally
point.
there.
I mean, right? We would have taken a long rest.
Disassociated for real.
I mean, it's been about 6 hours, so you guys could be in the middle of a long rest.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, DM,
Yep.
what is the process for making infused items for the artificers?
Oh goodness. What are you trying to infuse?
I've had a few ideas because I've been looking over Frank's sheet.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Frank is an artificer.
Yes. For one, there is the infused item feat.
Let me see here.
I'm just like throwing out every single infusion that Frank has at this point.
Okay. So it really. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Okay. I need to open up the Dungeon Master's Guide. Let me see. I need the Player's Handbook, not the Dungeon Master's Guide. Let me just look up attunement. Should be in here.
So, big note, only one of these infusions can exist per infusion at a time. So, like, only one of the repeating shot infusions can exist on one item. If I make another infusion shot, or repeating shot, then that one goes away.
Yeah.
But I should be able to make multiple diversified infusions.
Okay, hold on. I was a little focused on something there, so you're gonna want to repeat that.
Okay. I was just saying that there can only be like one infusion on an item per infusion.
Yes.
Like, I can only have one repeating shot on an item, and if I make another repeating shot, then that repeating shot goes away.
Yeah, so you can only make
And,
one of these items that you can make.
I should be able to make like with multiple different infusions, but not on the same item on different items. Right?
Let's see here. Yeah. So you can make like one item per attunement. Like you can make a single mind sharpener, a single returning weapon, but you can't have like repeating shot and returning weapon on it at the same time. You can make like armor. You can make a spell refueling ring. It's like you can make like one of each of these, as long as they're all different items.
Okay. Who wants what? Like, out of all of this, do any of y'all want infused item?
I mean, a spell refueling ring would be good for either Rosalie or Roland, given their limited spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
I don't particularly use my spell slots all that much, but that would be nice to have.
Smite does take a spell slot.
Yep.
How often do you use
But again,
Smite?
only
Honestly, not as much as I should.
I only recently got into melee because Silent Messenger is kind of not an option right now because of reasons.
You're gonna have to remind me what those reasons were again.
I'll DM it to you.
Yeah, DM it to me.
Merle am gonna take Mind Sharpener for chainmail.
Okay. Now remember, you do have to attune to these items.
Yes.
So...
It did say that it might only apply to the artificer who does it, but it did say that you can attune to it immediately after being infused.
Yeah, no. So the artificer can make the item. He can make it for whoever wants to attune to it. So I mean, it's not necessarily just for the artificer. It really depends on what the artificer is trying to do. However, in order to attune to these items, you are going to have to take... I mean, you guys are doing a long rest, so technically speaking, if you were to pick 2 of these items, you could attune to both of them, so...
Cool. And, I mean, I don't even use my crossbow, TBH.
You're going to attune your crossbow? With what?
I said, I was thinking about putting repeating shot on the crossbows,
Oh, okay.
but I was like, I barely even use crossbows.
Yeah, you're kind of more upfront and more of a spellcaster.
Yeah. That is very true.
Several of my spells require concentration, so I wouldn't mind the Mind Sharpener.
I've already taken that, unfortunately.
I mean, I'll take the strength if no one else is gonna use it.
The armor of magical strength?
Yeah, as long as I can already add it on to my armor that's already magical. That's my question.
Only, wouldn't that technically be infused with magic? Already? Because I know that the infused feat said that only one infusion can exist on an item at a time.
I think it also says that it can be a non-magical thing. Like you
Whenever
can't
you
stack
finish a
magic.
long rest, you can touch a non-magical object and imbue it with one of your artificer infusions. turning it into a magic item. An infusion works on only certain kinds of objects, as specified in the infusion's description. So, yeah, no, the rules say that you can only infuse one enchantment onto a piece of object. So I'm gonna have to stick with that for the time being.
Okay.
Actually, what level
Now-
artificer is Frank?
Let me know.
20? No.
10.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to say no then.
10.
My studded leather armor, that's not magical.
That's true.
You have high intelligence.
My
'Cause,
intelligence modifier is 2.
What's your strength?
That's also a 2.
Okay. Well, the armor of magical strength would theoretically just add the intelligence on top of the strength.
So you get like a plus 4 to your strength check or saving throw.
This armor has 6 charges where it can expend charges. When the wearer makes a strength check or strength saving throw, it can expend 1 charge to add a bonus to the roll equal to its intelligence modifier. Yeah, okay. So it just directly
The
adds
wearer
the...
can also expend 1 charge to avoid being knocked prone.
Yes.
You
I
also
mean, I would
have
prefer
to...
the mind sharpener, but if that's not an option, then I could take the armor of magical strength.
I think it is 1 infusion per long rest. Correct?
Let me see here. Infuse item, 2nd level, prototypes, permanent items. Infusing an item whenever you... Yeah, you can only do like 1 per long rest.
Okay. In that case, going to make some notes.
Yeah, so over the course of like the next few days, you could potentially make all of these items for everybody.
Assuming he was able to take like multiple long rests a day, like 2 a day, maybe. Might be able to knock them all out.
Yeah. Depends on how often you take a long rest.
We
Okay.
honestly don't take long rests that often.
Yeah, you really don't. You probably should. you kind of need to recharge some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the Pertron team back, so it is a safer option now.
Indeed.
So, speaking
Does the
of
Patreon team have locks on the doors?
locks on the doors, it should.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I can always
Yeah.
cast
Cool.
alarm. Like
Yeah.
before I would have taken the long rest, I could have prepared and cast alarm.
That'd be...
I usually set out
Yeah.
Oh, I
Caltrop.
think I replaced it with something else. Never mind.
Okay.
Ah, darn.
Yeah, that is something I do allow, is between sessions, I do allow you guys to, like, swap out spells, assuming you have either a spell book or scrolls for them throughout your inventory. Or just your overall knowledge of these spells.
Yeah, it was
think
one of my
there's a
ranger
spell book
spells, and I
in
replaced it during a level up.
Yeah. So after this session, Ripple, if you wanted to, you could swap it back in. Because you have already known it
Ranger
in the
spells
past.
don't work that way. Paladin spells do work that way, but ranger spells don't.
Oh yeah, that's right. Rangers. Poodoo.
Yep.
No wonder nobody likes Rangers.
I love Rangers.
Sorry. I had to take the jab at it. Okay.
Fair enough.
Fine.
So, Roland, what are you doing while Meryl's doing his thing in the kitchen?
I mean, there's not much I can do that would help improve the odds of the group joining back together. So I think I'm just gonna be like praying in the corner, I guess, and chilling.
Praying in the corner.
Yep.
Roll me a religion
and
check, my boy.
and feeding my dragon as well.
And feeding your dragon as well. Yes, the little tank that you hatched. Oh boy.
The
Forgot
little
about that for a
angel.
second. What'd you name him again?
Her.
Angel.
Her, sorry, Angel.
Ew.
Alright, 24 in religion check. Perfect. So, as you're praying, to who do you pray to?
Helm, my god.
So, as you are praying, you hear the dissonant whispers of Helm himself. And you begin to... at first, it feels a little muffled. So, I want you to now roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Actually, no, Constitution, sorry.
Saving throw or?
Just a check.
Okay. All right.
God damn. So as you focus on the dissonant whispers of Helm, you begin to hear more clearly that he is telling you the location of your compatriots. Find them
Oh shit.
in the market, down in the sewers. My paladin, seek your friends, continue your quest. Thou must make haste.
All right. How far away is the market from my position?
Well, let's count the miles. So you guys are here. I go there. If you guys follow the road, you're looking at a bit of a 200-mile ride.
God damn.
As fugitives.
As fugitives, yes.
Meryl still has sending, right?
That 5
Okay.
is. Yeah.
I have a plan.
Oh no, he has a plan, guys.
All right. I am going to cast this.
Oh no. You summon
And
a spirit. Oh boy. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. And so it summons a spirit, assumes the form of a loyal, majestic mount. I'm going to say a Pegasus.
Oh, this ought to be good.
And it's able to speak one language of my choice, and that'll be common.
Okay.
And I can communicate within 1 mile of it telepathically. Otherwise, I just control it for the most part. So I'm going to tell my Pegasus to go to the market and find my friend and tell them and give them a ride back over here.
Damn. Okay. That's smart. That is actually really smart. So, with expeditious speed, your Pegasus begins to zoom off at the speed of Hermes into the market, where Cross and Iris, you just see this majestic Pegasus of rainbow feathers descend upon you and shake its feathers aloft as it motions you to get on its back.
Iris is intrigued.
Why do I feel like this is something Roland or Meryl would do?
That just because Roland sent me to gather you.
It's
I don't think my mic picked up that really well. Let me try that again.
It sucks.
Why, yes! I speak!
Cross your face palms.
We don't have time to waste!
Iris is going to fling off the cloak that Cross had put on her and starts flapping her wings excitedly.
Iris! She tries to put her cloak back on.
Can't fly very well with that thing on.
Does anybody notice the cloak coming off?
You know what? Have Iris roll stealth.
That is not one of her proficiencies, so I'll just do dexterity.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I thought she got. Oh, damn.
Okay.
There's nobody is paying attention to what is going on in the market right now. The cops are too busy still investigating the area. As far as they're concerned, they're too busy to care. And the pigeons aren't even looking your way, so there is nobody paying any mind or mention to you.
So Iris is going to immediately fly into the air, fly up, and take advantage of the fact that no one is paying attention to her right now.
I thought she rolled Cross's cloak off, not Iris's.
No, Iris rolled her own cloak off.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought she flapped her wings and it made Cross's cloak hood come off. Okay, okay.
She was saying that she can't fly very well with the thing that you had put on her.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Don't you remember you tried to conceal her last session?
No. I know. I misheard. Okay, so Cross walks away from the historical area and she gets on the back of the Pegasus, I guess.
And away we go! And the Pegasus just flies into the air with the speed of Hermes, just zoom! All the way over to the Pertron wagon, where in an immediate stop, as if it was teleportation, the Pegasus appears with Cross on his back right in front of the wagon.
What about Iris? Did Iris?
Yeah, it takes. Yeah, it takes Iris a bit longer than that.
It left a very visible trail for Iris to follow. As far as the rest of the city is concerned, though, there is a beautiful rainbow in the sky.
Following the rainbow.
Oh, God. Cross comes off and brushes her cloak off.
This is your pilot speaking. We hope you have enjoyed Pegasus Airlines with a complimentary peanut bag for your lunch. Here you go, and bye-bye.
My gosh.
It was the complimentary peanut bag that got me.
The complimentary peanut bag. I mean, that's what Pegasus Airline does.
Yeah, dude. You're right again.
Yeah.
Hang on, is the armor that Iris is wearing magical?
Yes.
Oh, it probably is because it has a +4 to AC.
Yes, it is.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, it's okay. So, Cross, you have now returned to the rest of the group, as has Iris ever so slowly. A couple of hours will have to pass before Iris is actually regrouped with everybody.
Okay.
Oh, God, that'll be interesting. Cross looks over to the group.
Where's Iris?
Ask the Pegasus.
Bro, where's Iris?
He kind of just, with a hoof, just points to the rainbow. Following the trail!
Noted. All right. And Helm sent us send me the location of both our troops, or just Jolene and Zugzug as well?
Helm has told you where to find Jolene and Zugzug, but he didn't really give any specifics other than that. So you know they're in the
You just said the
sewers.
sewer.
Ah, the sewers. Okay.
Sewers that span for miles upon miles.
Is there a sewer entrance around here?
Roll me survival. No, investigation, sorry.
Damn it.
Assuming you're actively looking for one.
Maybe.
Perhaps there is a hatch nearby.
Cross is watching Roland. What are you looking for exactly?
They are in the sewers.
Nice French accent.
En français.
Yeah.
You're
No.
not looking in
Question.
the...
Answer?
Yeah.
First question, what is that accent? And second question, who is in the sewers?
I do not know what accent this is. But
Well,
Jolene and Zugzug.
Right. If you're looking to go down into the sewers, why not just look for the catacombs?
I like the sound of that idea. Very aesthetic.
That's a slightly better idea. I'm gonna do that.
Can Cross look and see if there's an entrance? Would
Roll
it
me an
be
insight check.
Would that be with advantage because it's her
Yes.
home area?
Yes, this is your home area, so yes, roll that insight with advantage.
Jesus, okay.
Not that it matters. So let's see.
Bruh.
You guys are right here. So, about. Let me get the ruler. God damn it.
Can a Pegasus fit inside a catacomb?
So about 55 miles away from you, there is an entrance to the catacombs. And now I wish we had a map of the catacombs.
If we go up towards the northeast, we should be able to find an entrance into the catacombs.
Right. Okay.
Let's
So we
get it.
just have to figure out how to get there unnoticed. Luckily, we're not getting into the more densely populated part of the city. In fact, we're going the opposite direction.
Yeah, so the catacombs are right here, so you can either go through the roads of the outer city, or you can go around everything that draws less attention but might take you longer.
Aren't we like right here?
We're right here, I think.
I didn't.
Yeah, you're like right here.
Oh, okay. So
And we're right,
yeah,
and
if
we need to
just,
go
like,
right here.
Yeah.
If we just go out this way, we'd be fine.
That definitely would draw less suspicion, but would take you longer.
I cast Disguise Self.
Okay, describe to me what you disguise yourself as.
A worm!
Look different. Let's see. Can you... I want to see what the extent of disguise. I don't think I can change major body features because I think I still have to be a semi-snake shape.
Yeah, you can't change your body type.
All right, I am now a red snake, and I look like a merchant. And I tell everyone to get inside the carriage and I will wheel us on down to the catacombs.
Okay, so you begin. I'm assuming you're going down the main road then.
Sure.
Cross is gonna walk on the outside. Still hooded.
All right.
Not much of a disguise, but okay. I mean, then again, you were never identified as a fugitive, so everybody else has got to be concerned.
I mean,
about
she's
that.
got her black hood on, her
Yeah.
cloak on, her tail's hidden under her cloak, and her face is
true.
shrouded.
This is true. Roll me a stealth check.
All right.
It's without a trace.
Pass without a trace?
Yep.
24.
Oh,
Pass
didn't mean to
without a
click that twice. It adds a plus
Well,
10
I mean-
to stealth checks.
If you're you're giving her you're helping her out. Okay. So that would be a 34. Yeah, no, you're pretty well hidden. You're pretty well hidden.
If you see Iris, give her the indication of where to land.
I'm assuming the Pegasus is still with you?
Yeah, I'll leave the Pegasus behind and tell the Pegasus when you find
it's leaving
Iris,
a rainbow trail behind it.
even while it's walking with us.
Yes.
All right. Follow the Rainbow Fart Road. I don't know.
Oh my god!
Going
Let's
to
follow the
Charlie. This is the way.
God damn it. Magically apart, that's no show stupid.
Blow like the wind, Pegasi.
I guess we're going to Candy Mountain. Anyways, so
Gonna show us the way.
a couple hours will have passed. A couple hours will have passed, so Iris does eventually catch up to you guys. She's flying overhead, she's following the rainbow, then she looks down. Oh, look, more rainbow. Dips right down.
Fully out of breath. Just.
Yeah, just way out of breath. She just lands on top of the carriage and just kind of flops.
Oh. Finally, I get to land. Phew.
Iris? Can I... Were you saying something, Arya?
I was gonna. Cross was gonna hear that and just say, "Stay inside."
She grumbles in frustration.
Is Iris gonna fit inside?
She is a
How
medium
big is
size.
Iris?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, she's medium
still
right now.
Yeah. She
Okay.
hasn't gone full adult yet. Okay, yeah, fair point. Okay. So, you're going down the road. You eventually find the entrance to the catacombs. But it appears to be sealed shut.
Oof.
She smirks.
What do you mean sealed? Like, is there a lock on it, or?
As you gaze upon the door of the catacombs, there doesn't appear to be any physical lock.
Magical lock.
She's gonna walk over to it and hold the medallion.
Nothing happens. Instead, actually no, something does happen. You see this like big skull on top of the doorway. Its eyes begin to glow as it turns down to look at you.
Answer riddle 3, and thou shalt enter. Riddle 1. I am here, I am there, I am everywhere. I take, I give, I live, I die.
Time?
Air? Oh, I'm not here. Never mind.
Air.
Correct.
Okay.
Riddle 2.
Oh, that's just good.
I smell, I fear, I wiggle, I dear. To what am I, for thou shalt see.
I'm gonna feed him.
The fuck?
Tomorrow's a 12-hour day.
I think you cut out a little bit.
Did I?
Can you
Yeah.
write that down?
Oh goodness. I want you to bear in mind, I am kind of coming up with these on the fly, so I.
Okay, can you say it normally?
I've arrived.
Okay.
So how's it going?
Oh, it's the Zugzug!
Ew.
Sorry, I caught you with your mouth full.
Riddles.
Riddles? You doing riddles?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
You're still stuck with me in the sewers. We have nothing to do with the riddles.
Yeah, what was the riddle again?
What was the riddle?
Yeah, come here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna write this down as I say it this time because I vaguely remember it.
I smell, I fear,
Yeah, I smell, I fear, I hear. What did I follow after that? I dear.
Wiggle? I dear?
Yes.
Wasn't there a wiggle in there?
Yeah, there was a wiggle. I smell, I fear, I wiggle, I hear. I wiggle, I hear. I dear. To what am I? For thou shalt see. There you go.
Snake.
A snake? Jinx.
Correct.
Well, I wouldn't have got that one.
Yeah. I think it would make
I'm
sense
so
if
glad it's
Roland
this one
blurred
answering.
that out.
The one time Jolene's not here and she's answering things correctly. God damn it.
It's me! No.
This one's really gonna stump you all.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Clickety clack, clickety clack, clack clack, clack.
The riddle is in Morse code.
Clucky, cluck, cluck. Oh my god, no.
If only I knew Morse code enough to actually do that. Alright, so you hear the skull say the last riddle. Riddle 3. I'm tall, I'm short, I'm wide, I'm thin. Where do you find me, and how do you feel me?
That sounds kind of nasty.
Where do you find
forest?
me? And what?
Tree.
Yeah, I'm thinking like trees, like forest.
Incorrect.
Well, I'm not here anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Bullshit.
Thou has 2 tries left.
That one didn't count. I'm not actually here.
She
Alright.
did say tree. So
Yeah, crossed-tooth.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess.
So is it, I'm
Okay.
tall, I'm short.
It's written in the chat.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
This is gonna take you all a while to figure out.
Which chat do you speak of?
Yeah,
on
which
Roll20.
one? Oh,
Oh, that explains a thing or two.
yep.
I mean, I had to put it somewhere
tall
so
and short
might have
our
been-
audience could see it too. Yeah, whoever
Question
watches this.
is, where do you find me and how do you feel? Are those the same word?
Perhaps.
That's a big map.
Yeah, no, every square is like 5 miles.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
I
so
think
where
we're,
am I dropping my nuclear weapon?
pretty much here, but we don't know where Zugzug and Jolene are.
Yeah.
Are we on this map?
What's up?
Are we on this map somewhere?
Theater of
Under
mind.
We're still in the sewers.
Underneath
We're
it,
at the entrance,
technically.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we bugged out last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yep, you're in
tall, I'm short, I'm wide, I'm thin.
Where do you find me and how do you feel? So if they have to be the
Is
same
it a
word.
book?
Yeah, but how do you feel book?
Like paper. Like touching a book, like
I like to
textile.
lick them. I like to lick books.
Braille?
No, but
No,
like
they
the
just
feel
taste
of
good.
paper in your hands and like the feel of the actual
Dog.
book.
People.
I don't know. I'm spitballing here. I'm just intrigued.
I mean,
the
the
crazies would
tall
definitely
and
be having
short-
my throat for this.
I'm tall, I'm short, I'm wide, I'm thin. Where do you find me and how do you feel?
I mean, that
It's
first
gotta
half is
be,
making
like-
me think of candles, but I don't know how the second half would fit in that.
Is it Jolene and Zug in the sewers?
They're in the sewers. They can't help us.
Wait, we're still in the sewers, Jolene?
With
Yeah,
Zug
we're
Zug.
still in the sewers. We're making our way out.
You're surrounded
That's
by
fucking
mounds
awesome.
of dead bards. I'll say that much.
You missed my talk, like speak with the dead. It was hilarious.
Shit. That'll be on YouTube at some point, right?
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Okay, I will. All right.
I'll send you the link once it's up.
I appreciate it.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of proud of myself for this one.
I'm tall, I'm short,
Yeah,
I'm wide, I'm
is it-
thin. Where do you find me and how do you feel?
Well, we're not even part of this, so we might as well just
Harry?
chill and lick
I
the
don't know.
walls of the sewer.
No, thank you.
Is it like
Ew.
soul or like consciousness or something like that? I don't know.
Incorrect. You now have one try.
Y'all are fucked.
Can Cross use an Arcana check to see if she can maybe break the code?
You can try.
Can I help her with that?
29.
Whatever you're
29?
trying to do, it backfires, and a visible hand appears and slaps you across the face.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay, glad I didn't help that.
That was rude.
That's just rude.
There will be no cheating to enter the catacombs.
Well,
Can I
you
roll
guys
insight to get a
are-
hint?
While you guys are trying to figure that out, let's go ahead and cut to Jolene and Zug Zug, as Zug Zug is now conscious.
Hi. We're in the sewers, apparently.
You're finally awake. That's great.
How did I get here?
I've been dragging you the whole time.
You're so awesome, Jolene.
Yeah,
I didn't know you were that rich.
asleep. Went through the walkway. You were asleep. Like my nails
You're
were
pretty
nothing
rad.
covered.
Okay. I get it. I was asleep. I'm sorry. Thank you. What are we doing
Anywho.
and where are we going?
We are going down a passageway to find the redkin so we can get out of the sewers.
Hey, don't we have some
Whatever.
kind of spell going or something that shows us the right way to go?
Zug Zug, you have what is essentially the helm of clairvoyance.
That's right.
Damn it.
Hey, Helmet, tell me where to go. I want to go home. Is this thing on? Tink, tink, tink.
So after tapping it a couple of times, Zug Zug, only you can see these like small lights lighting up along the floor of the sewers.
Hey, Jolene, can you see that shit?
There's shit everywhere. It's a sewers.
I was waiting for that answer
that
to
shit.
come.
Shit.
You gotta be more
You don't see-
specific about the shit that you're seeing.
I'm seeing twinkly lights, and they're all going that way.
Are you sure you didn't hit your head somewhere?
I don't know. We didn't smoke a joint earlier, did we? Because I think I'm kind of tripping balls right now.
You know what? At this point, I will follow your derangedness to get out of the sewers. Lead
Well,
the
we're
way.
gonna follow these dancing little lights.
By the
And
way,
apparently only I can see it because I'm like special and shit. Here we go. All right, where do we go?
so by the way, those lights are going in the opposite direction that Jolene was going.
Oh,
Are you
hey,
kidding me?
Jolene, can you promise not to hit me?
What are you gonna do?
Promise. You gotta promise me first that you won't hit me. Or do any weird magic
I'm
on
not
me or
going to
anything like
anything until I know what's happening.
that. No. No, that's not how this works.
I didn't realize this was a negotiation.
Okay, fine. I'll just tell you. The lights are going back the other way.
Are you fucking kidding me? Did the dead body lie to me? I think he lied to me.
What dead body? Did I sleep through that too?
Yes, you did. You slept through that. Well, I combed through a mountain of dead bodies. To find
Oh, yeah, apparently they might have fibbed once or twice. I don't know. I don't know what they said. I missed that whole conversation. By the way, I feel great. Thank you. I feel great. I feel well rested. But yeah, these lights that I'm following for my magic helmet are going back the other way.
Fine.
So,
Lead the way.
Okay. Thank you for not hitting me. I appreciate you.
For now.
Okay, so we're going back the other way now.
Yes, you're going back the other way. After about... Sorry, I had to readjust my headphones there. After about, like, 3 passes between corridors, it begins to turn to your right, and it seems to just zip straight down into the deep dark of the corridors.
Zug, if we die, I'm coming back to haunt your ass for the rest of your life. And then into the afterlife. Twice.
I guess I look forward to that. How's your dark vision?
I mean, I'm a vampire, so I think it's fine.
Because we're going that way. It's going down.
So deeper into the shit.
Apparently.
That's wonderful. Just wonderful.
Well, we'll find a nice tavern. We'll both, take a nice hot bath separately, and we'll get all this shit off of us. But for right now, well, here we go.
How's your passive perception?
Does it sound like my passive perception is really good?
No. Jolene.
I just wanted to throw that out there, Zug.
Give me 1 second. My internet has decided to clap out on me.
Oh, how dare!
Yeah.
So
I can't get to my character sheet.
Passive perception.
Not a perception. Passive perception.
Well, passive perception is just perception plus 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 17.
Oh, okay. So that's not terrible, actually.
Well, considering that I have a wisdom of 1, that's pretty important. Well, granted, I am trained in perception.
Okay, well, yeah, there you go. I'll just look at Jolene's character sheet real quick. Let me see here. What is her passive perception? 16. Okay, so both of you can see what's coming down from the other side. So, opposite direction of where you're heading. All of a sudden, you begin to hear some watery waves coming your direction.
Hey, Jolene.
Oh, no.
I think somebody just flushed. I think somebody really, really big just flushed. We should probably go.
Have you guys seen the movie Flushed Away? Roll me dexterity saves, the both of you.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, you're fine.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I guess it pays to be a barbarian.
Jolene, has your internet decided to work with you?
No, not yet.
You sound like Ian at the wild animal park with the dinosaurs. No, not okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh gosh, that was so long ago. Oh.
That's right. The whole world's gonna hear this. Oh well.
Yeah. Oh well. Sorry, little bro. Oh man.
Darn.
It can't be any worse than the goose attack I witnessed.
That was something
I
else.
still do not like geese. They're mean creatures.
Geese at Roaring Camp were assholes.
Oh yeah, big time.
They were mean.
They were evolved velociraptors, is what the fuck was saying. They were not kind.
From these geese and their teeth tongue bullshitness.
Agreed. As much as I love geese, eating them, of course, they are persistent little devils. I'll say that much.
They're mean.
Yes, they are mean.
Alright. For realties, what am I supposed to roll right now?
Dexterity save.
Okay. Come on, roll 20. Yeah, no shit.
Roll 20 being a bitch. Do I need to go bitch slap a roll 20? Just go backhand.
I'm seeing if I can like get onto the mobile app faster.
Oh yeah, that should work. Do you have the roll 20 app?
I'm working on it. 1 second.
Would you like me to roll it for you for the time being? Dear sister?
Yes, please.
Okay. Dexterity. Oh, you have a plus 10. Nice. $17. Not bad. Okay, so with that in mind, you guys are not just quick enough, but Zug, you are skilled enough that you just grab like a wooden plank off the floor, and all of a sudden it's cowabunga time, everybody.
Apparently, I know how to surf.
You're just straight up Michelangelo at this point.
Just surfing down the wave of shit coming down from the pile of sewers.
That sounds disgusting.
And as you guys are like riding the wave, just going straight down, your clairvoyance is guiding you away from any terrible damages that could be brought to you from like debris or, you know, some nasty poo being flung at you or anything like that. And eventually, about like a good hour of this, the wave dies down and you're back on solid ground.
That was wild.
Oh yeah, there you go. You rolled a 17, just like I did.
So it came out. Cool.
Yes. So
I
you're
can't
fine.
see the chat from here. Yeah,
you
I
can't?
can't see the chat, but I can roll.
Okay, well that's
No.
good. At least you can roll. That's the important part.
Yeah.
So Yeah, Jolene, you managed to keep pace with Zug Zug. You're fine. You had a little bit of debris here or there. You got something in your hair, but otherwise you're safe. So as you guys make it to solid ground after the wave dies down, you find yourselves in what appears to be a pathway that is adorned with skulls.
This looks happy.
That's not ominous or anything. I guess we're going through the fucking pathway with skulls.
Oh, we're following the twinkly lights. They
The
came
twinkly
here.
lights do
Okay.
happen to go through the skull pathway.
Well, here we go. We're going.
Following an orc barbarian and his twinkly lights. What could go wrong?
That's right, baby. Yeah, twinkly lights.
And while you guys are going down the pathway, because it is basically just a straight shot, we're gonna cut back over to the misadventures of the riddles over here. Have you guys discerned an answer?
I don't suppose I could roll an insight, not necessarily to cheat, but to see if I have like the innate knowledge of what the answer could be.
That's smart. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay. Give me a second.
I mean, if you're not cheating, are you really trying?
I am genuinely trying.
All right, so based on the description of the riddle, I'm tall, I'm short, I'm wide, I'm thin. Where do you find me and how do you feel me? I forgot to put me after feel. You begin thinking to yourself, what does it mean? And you just repeat it and repeat it. With your hand, you go tall, short, wide, thin, tall, short, wide, thin, tall, short, wide, thin, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Almost meditatively.
Exactly. As if you're following what could be. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
A bouncy ball.
Music.
A heartbeat?
A heartbeat?
There you go.
Well,
And as you speak the word, a heartbeat, the eyes close. Correct. And the door opens wide for you.
Wonderful going. I'm quite impressed, Razio.
Thank you. Not fully sure where that came from, but thank you.
You're quite welcome. Shall we continue
You're
inward?
going to have to leave your team here.
yeah.
You cut off a little bit, Arya. Can you repeat that?
You're going to have to leave your Patron team here.
I'm aware.
And watch your
Maybe
head.
pocket a little bit further away, just so we don't raise any suspicions.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't
Don't
be
be
suspicious.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Sorry, continue.
Alright, I tell my Pegasus to keep my Percheron team safe.
That works.
I shall guard them with my life.
I
Alright.
telepathically tell Iris to follow me.
Alright, so now we're all going into the catacombs, which lead into the sewers.
Yep. I'll grab Angel and bring her down.
How is Angel reacting to all this?
Angel's like a bearded dragon, kind of just chilling.
Huh. Alright. For a baby, I thought she'd be more, antsy, but
No, you just find her kind of like basking the sunlight on your shoulder.
I thought she hated the sun because she's a cold dragon.
Hey, cold dragons need warmth too sometimes. Cold-blooded creatures need to warm up too. Don't be so cold-hearted.
yeah, jeez.
Damn.
So, everybody is entering the skull-adorned pathway. And after what feels like forever, which is only about like an hour and 30 minutes, you guys actually do manage to cross paths with each other. You just hear the footsteps, until eventually, in the distance, you see your compatriots just down the hall from you.
You are. What happened to you?
I can't believe that worked. Like, okay, not questioning Zug and his weird freaky lights. Oh my god.
We've been through this so many times. You should know by now. Just trust Zug.
Cross smells the air. She just chuckles.
Do not say anything.
Looks like you went down the wrong path.
God damn it.
Is it basically a straight shot back to the exit of the catacombs?
It's another hour and a half, yes.
Cool.
I just need to find a shower. Just one shower.
Okay, yeah, Rolla, we're gonna have a talk about that jacuzzi you wanted in the Pertron team.
We'll get there eventually. It's just gonna be about like maybe 2 hours, 3 even. Who knows?
Lovely. That's great. I'm just gonna stay back here where nobody can see me.
I'd be careful. You never know what you'd be stepping in.
Very true.
Ha ha. I'm gonna take my shit jokes to the back with me.
I should know. This used to be my playground.
You just hear a whisper from one of the skulls on the wall.
It's true. She used to run around here all the time.
In the sewers?
What? It's how you got away from all the fancy schmancy. Used to be
By getting covered in shit.
Oh no!
You could just go out in the forest.
No. Here's the thing. There's the catacombs, and then there's the shitcombs.
Oh, they have a name.
Well, that's
Okay.
what I used to call them.
The shitcombs. That's fitting. That's very fitting, actually.
You are
I
most
see.
likely in the slums part of the city, where most of the uncertainty areas and instances happen.
Like a murder that would leave a giant pile of bodies.
Oh, looks like you found the heap.
That has a name too. Oh god.
Look, I know the catacombs like the back of my hand.
So can you point me to the nearest shower?
I mean, the closest thing I can get you is sewer water.
Oh dear god, no. I never want to see the sewer system in my life.
It's where they would throw a lot of kobold bodies.
No, I figured that out. Yeah. All right. What's our next step? Can we go? Can we get out of here?
At least you
We
didn't
certainly
find. Hey, at least you didn't find the sex area. That is an interesting idea. Look at
The what? The what now?
Where do you think dirty attires and deals happen?
Oh.
I'm intrigued, but I'm choosing not to investigate.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
All done.
Jesse and I was already turning around.
Cross just chuckles to herself, just getting a kick out of all of this. Now this is my type of entertainment.
All right. Let's,
That you
double
find
time.
humor in these shitty situations. That's great.
Pun
I mean,
intended.
aren't you considered the shitty situation?
I'm literally covered in it.
If I had access to prestidigitation, I would cast it on you to help.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, like, realsies? Well, what's our next step? What are we doing?
Good question. Where did you say that this shard was located in the Elven Pride?
Wasn't it like 2 cities away or something?
Who has a map?
That would be me.
May we look at your map again?
Yes, give me a sec. Have to pull up the thing. I think it's under
Isn't it in
here.
like a Google?
No, yeah. I'm trying to figure out. Yep, here we go. It's on your account. There we go.
Oh, it is. Which account?
Yeah,
have like some.
I got it.
Okay. Yeah, because you gotta have cybersecurity.
Hey, CMMC level 1. Let's go.
Link again, because I
yes,
know
the
you shared that link
Atlas-
with us.
The Atlas of the World.
Wait a minute, Atlas of the World. Okay.
Basically, we'd only be able to see the 19th page. Everything else is for the crazies.
Oops.
Oh.
My bad.
Okay. We're in the capital of the Elven Pride now.
Yes.
You are currently
going
in
to-
Corturnum.
That's like near the center of the Elven Pride.
Yes.
Since we are labeled as fugitive, we're going to have to go around the city in order to reach that
Did I forget about
that
you?
star to the right where that peninsula starts.
Yeah. Well, I believe we're heading slightly northeast.
Our best bet is to stay and continue in the catacombs.
Do the catacombs extend beyond the city?
They do.
Okay.
If you know the right path.
So you're going to just leave behind your Percheron team in Pegasus?
Again?
Cross, I'm gonna need you to roll me an insight check on that one.
All right. Fuck.
Minute.
Okay.
So, based on your limited memory of the catacombs, as far as you're aware, the catacombs will not take you to where you need to go.
Minute. I think I'm remembering something. DM, would an insight check allow me to realize that that the star on the atlas would indicate Mons Ignis?
Roll me insight.
Okay.
Yes, it is in fact in Mons Ignis.
I've been there once. Which means I can use the gauntlet.
Oh. That is smart.
I have a solution. If we want to have the Percheron team accompany us.
Then that is?
I have a means of reaching places that I've been to before. I can only do it once a day, but based off of the fact that looking at this map, the stars indicating here, I recall a landmark that I've been to before that would be in that area.
Ah. Well, that sure save a hell of a lot of time.
Oh yeah.
Suppose we still got to get back to the Percheron team, though, and get all that ready and going.
And the town of Ventus Muris is not too far from that location too. So hopefully we can get a shower there for Jolene.
That would be much appreciated.
So let's go. Let's
and throw parties. I'm pretty sure you don't want to smell me. I wouldn't want to smell me.
Oh, I already can smell you from miles away.
Trust me, it's not the worst
That's
thing that
so
I have smelled.
comforting.
One of the
Frost,
other
thank
skulls embedded in the wall goes,
Yep, can definitely smell you. Not a good smell.
Just roast Jolene now, okay.
And I thought not taking a bath or a shower for over 500 years was bad.
No, you
It's
smell
not
bad
the worst
too.
thing that
I suggest you take a shower.
I'm just gonna type this.
One trip through the
Damn.
sewers. One.
Go ahead, Ripple. Sorry. Hold on. Let Ripple speak.
Yes.
Trust me, it's not the worst thing that I've smelled.
Thank you. I think it smells pretty bad, but thank you. I like this one. It can stay.
I'm going to turn around and head back towards the entrance of the catacombs so we can reunite with the Percheron team.
okay. So you
Alright.
make your way back to the entrance of the catacombs. You find the Percheron team there, and very conveniently, you happen to see the sign of a local tavern as well.
I don't know if we should go in there since this is very close to the town that we have been marked fugitives in.
City.
City.
I agree.
Good point.
Agree.
Okay.
Reluctantly agree.
I did cast Prestidigitation on Jolene to clean her.
Nothing.
Okay, so you guys just want to get a move on then?
Are we
Yeah.
ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Can I roll insight to see if I would know what that town Raziel mentioned is known
Rosalie?
for?
Rosalie, yeah.
Raziel, my apologies.
Fine. It's fine.
You want to roll insight for what?
To see if I would know what that town that she mentioned was known for.
That
Beats-
was not a town she mentioned. That was, in fact, the mountain.
No, she did
Mon's
mention.
I also did mention Ventus Muris.
Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, go ahead. Roll me an insight check on that. Sorry, I blinked.
Because I have been to both locations, but when I was offering
Alright.
the gauntlet,
Okay.
when I was offering the gauntlet, I was referring to Mons Ignis.
All right. Meryl, you happen to know everything and anything about the city. You've never been there, but you've read so much about it that you may as well know it by the back of your hand.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's totally in style for Merle. Hell yeah.
So, any questions you have about it, just ask away.
Is it known for like magic? Or
No,
magical
it is a
schools?
seaport. It is a seaport city, and it is known for its clam and pearl market that was crashed not too long ago.
So that means that pearls are gonna be cheap as fuck. Hell yeah. Wait,
I'm pretty
crashed
sure
as
Ripple
in
knows
like.
what I'm talking about.
Okay, did it get hyper inflated and then it crashed, or did it crash because someone physically came in there and tore down every single stall?
Ripple,
Yes.
would you like to answer that?
The answer is yes.
So, Meryl. Oh God, I may as well. I'm sorry, Ripple. So, Meryl, you
Fine,
had
it's
read
fine.
somewhere, like on a bygone newspaper that flew by you at some point, that the pearl and clam market was crashed by someone with a similar description of Rosalie and a few other people as well. And it was crashed because one of these people went fishing and came back with at least 3 shiploads of clams, and decided to scoop them all out of their pearls and sold them all to the city, thus making the city bankrupt, as well as a bard that decided he is going to do a jiggy dance in the middle of the city and get thrown every piece of gold the city had left.
What the fuck?
That could be a problem.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So instead of trading in gold, that city now trades in pearls and clamshells.
Oh my god. You criminal. That is devious. That's worse than everything I've ever done. I've only done petty shit. I've only stolen pens.
And I did nothing.
You grabbed into the economy.
Oh my god.
I did
Anyway.
nothing.
Let's go check out that economy and try and get some pearls.
That was Alan's idea. My idea was to polish the shells for for potential selling off in other places, since I knew that this seaport had gone bankrupt.
Don't you still have a bunch of those shells?
Yes, I do, because I did not have an opportunity to sell them.
Right.
I sold some, but not a lot.
So what I'm hearing is we're going to come up with a scheme to sell some shells. So we can sell seashells by the seashore.
Yeah. Are we ready to go to Mons Ignis?
Yes, we are.
Or would you like to stop by Ventus Murus first so that you can resupply?
Do we?
I can only do
resupply?
this once a day, so tell me to go to the village or to the volcano.
We did kind of just resupply here in the city at the auction.
You know, maybe a bath might not be such a bad idea.
I second that motion.
Just throwing it out there.
How
Very well.
far
Ventus Murus it is.
How far is Mons Ignis from Ventus Murus?
Compared to where you're currently, so from Ventus Murus to Mons Ignis, it's about maybe a day's travel. But from where you're currently
Not
at,
far
you're
at
looking
all.
at like a good month and a half of travel by Pertron team.
A month and a half.
Yep.
Would it be possible to use the elemental rapier with the gates?
I do believe
Gem.
Rosalie had already given a solution to that current conundrum.
Yep.
Right. But she did say there could only be one a day. Since I've never been there though.
Yeah, you've never been there, so Rosalie would have to be the one to open the gate.
Yeah, never mind. I retract my statement.
Okay. So where would you
want
like
to
to go?
get bats first? You want to get bats first?
Baths do indeed sound nice. Yes.
Ventus Murus it is, and I activate the Gauntlet of Gate.
All right, so by waving your hand in front of you and in a circular motion, much like Doctor Strange will say, you
On your
see
left.
this giant, not giant, you see this large portal open in front of you in a Marvel Sparkle Circle. Sorry, Disney. Yeah, and through the Marvel Sparkle Circle, you see a different city with a seaside coastline. And as you travel through it, the scenery around you changes. Everything has a different smell, vibe, and just overall aura. All of a sudden, you went from this high standard capital to this low end seaport.
Everybody through.
Now, great question is, oh yeah, we do have a map for it. Welcome to Ventus Mirus.
Oh, it's a tiny little town.
Yeah, it ain't that big.
Can I, the other side of the portal, be that tavern where the underground pit fights took place?
Oh yeah, that's right. Where Alan was interested. Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Because the service there was excellent.
Yes, so that would be the Mermaid's Grog Tavern, and that is like right next to the seaport.
I'll have us appear there.
So you enter through, and you see the docks to your right, and the tavern to your left. And as you go through the portal, you begin to hear some very merry and jolly music. I throw my right hand into your face, and in the ground you go. Here we have a drink to go, and yes, we drink all night and all day long. Ah!
My kind of people.
Just as boisterous as I remember.
You think they like drinking?
We'll have to test
They
that.
might.
Do you enter?
I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, we all enter.
Sure.
Why
Alright.
not?
So as you enter, you begin to see these burly big men, some of them with hooks for hands, peg legs, and what appears to be a wooden eyeball. Don't ask me how that got in there. It must be very painful.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
The splinters must
Okay.
be terrible for that man. But as you enter, they're all roughing about, singing along, and you can see some of them kind of just throw themselves on top of other people. As you hear ding ding in the background, and as you look further in, there appears to be this like boxing ring of sorts, where you see two half-naked men just kind of like throw punches at each other like Irishmen, sending themselves into the mud and pits and just going hammer with each other.
Whoa. Looks like
Don't ask.
Zugzug could have some real fun here.
Whoa.
Apparently, our monk was able to win one of these pit fights by doing literally nothing but ripping his shirt off. Don't
I'm almost
ask me
there.
how that happened.
I wasn't planning on it. Done some fairly weird stuff myself.
I should probably.
I feel
Alright,
like
so-
Zugzug pull out.
So half-naked dudes are punching each other. All right, how does Zugzug get in on this?
How's Sparky gonna get in on this too?
Oh, jeez,
Sparky
Sparky.
even fit in here?
By the way, I am pinging where you guys are at. You guys are at like the south
Oh.
end, just under the A of Clam Dock.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, I see it. I see where you're pinging.
Okay.
Just
I see
so
what
that
you're
you guys are
shoveling.
aware of where you're at, so you get like a vague idea of what the scenery kind of looks like.
Appreciate that.
Ooh, it's getting warm in here. I gotta take my robe off. Oh yeah. All right, so Zug, you want in on the fights?
Are they making any money?
You do see gold coins flying about. Actually, no, pearls.
Oh,
flying
hell yeah.
about.
I got this.
Not gold coins,
I
pearls.
got
You see pearls and seashells flying about.
Well, that might be money. Maybe.
It is in this town.
That is funny, yeah.
So, you walk forward towards the fighting ring, and
As I do.
the biggest, most burliest, and roundest man you have ever seen steps in front of you. He is towering over you at like 12 feet 9.
What
What?
season is
Yeah.
this for?
In his like pale gray skin and tattooed black ink face, he leans down to you.
Hey, what you doing here, little man?
Oh, I seem to be looking to get in on the action there, Cloud Tower.
Cloud
Cloud Tower. I like this one.
I like you too, I think.
Does little man have pearls for trade to enter?
I don't think so. What would you take instead? I might be in need of pearls.
Do you have clamshells polished?
Fuck, do we have any of those guys?
I do. I can pay your fee.
Oh, my new best friend here will take care of me.
15 polished shells.
Done.
Very well. The entry fee is paid, and little man here will enter the ring.
Not used to being called little man and having everybody mean it, but okay.
He then kind of like picks you up by your arm and drops you gently in the ring.
Let me know if you need some help there, Zug Zug.
Hey, Cloud Tower, I don't know if that was really necessary, but thank you, I think. Hopefully you don't have to do that for me to get out.
He then, you then see him pull out like a very tiny hammer. Well, a tiny hammer to him, what is like a normal sized hammer for a human. And then you see him kind of like just bang it against a bell. And you just hear ding!
Little man will fight the boss champion.
What?
Goliath. And you just see
The what?
Goliath.
Oh shit. Hey guys, I think I'm questioning my life choices now, but okay.
You just see this 10'10" Viking Goliath just kind of burst through the fence of this fighting ring with two axes in hand.
So I know I said I wouldn't question Zug Zug's judgment anymore, but I'm starting to question his judgment again.
Zug Zug is questioning his own judgments. Thank you very much.
Am I able to touch Zug Zug?
No, he's about like a good 5 feet down.
Now, whoa, hang on. Time out, everybody. He's got axes. What do I got?
You have flaming bagpipes.
Yeah, he didn't take any of your equipment off. He kind of just picked you up and dropped you in.
Yeah, you've got all your gear.
I still have all my gear, right?
You still have all your gear, as does this man.
Obviously. Well, fuck. Are we in combat now, or?
You are in combat now. It's just the two of you. Would you like heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay, you're going first.
Oh, whoop. No, I did not cast Vicious Mockery.
Do you want to?
No. Okay, it's an action. No, I don't want to use Vicious Mockery as my fucking action.
Okay.
Let me know
All
if you need to tag me in, bro.
Are we fighting to the death?
No. It's
You
not
don't know
a
that.
death. It wasn't a death pit fight the last time I was here.
I just saw a couple of guys punching each other. This guy's coming at me with axes and shit. All right. All right.
Meanwhile, I'm going to look for the innkeeper and see if I can get a room for Jolene so she can clean up.
Oh,
So you said this thing is a Goliath?
Yes. A 10-foot tall, 10 inches Goliath.
Aren't Goliaths made from stone?
No, Goliaths just look gray. They have gray skin.
Like, the man that you were just talking to, he's also a Goliath. He's just tall. Really tall.
Okay, I might be confusing Goliaths and Warforges then.
No, you're confusing Goliaths and golems.
Okay. So, but is this a biological thing? Is it a magical creature? What is it?
This is a biological thing.
It's just a race that you can play.
Okay, just checking. Well, fuck.
Yeah, I think you might be thinking of because Goliaths have stone's endurance, which means they can reduce damage, but...
Well, Zug is going to rage.
Oh boy. Right off the bat.
Well, yeah, he's got 2 fucking axes. So...
Can I cast a spell to help out Zug? Or do you think they'd notice that?
More than likely they'd notice. You are in a tavern full of people.
What if someone were to have a very high stealth and sleight of hand?
Oh, hang on, I gotta get my
spell to help.
chart for my wild surge. Got it right here. I rolled a 5 on the die.
Glass of water.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So my wild surge is whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as the magic lashes out in retribution. Something.
Is there?
All right. Well, I guess I'm attacking this mofo. Flame tongue greatsword coming up.
As you whip out your flaying tongue greatsword and it ignites with fire, the entire crowd goes, "Ooh! Ah!"
Let's see.
Light show, did ya?
Little man has fire! Things got interesting here.
Little man has all sorts of shit, but here we go.
Ooh! That hits!
22.
Ooh. The 10-foot 10 Goliath, Gore Goliath, he kind of just, he feels you slash against his chest, and he kind of just looks at you and laughs. Ah! Good swing! Terrible damage.
Don't forget the rage damage, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hang on. Yeah, +3 to that.
All right. 1 second here. You're also using force damage with that rage, right?
No, that happens when he attacks me.
Oh, okay, never mind then. All right, so that would be 20 points of damage. Yeah, he still kind of just chuckles at you, you know, smiling. Like he's enjoying this pain.
Oh, here comes another one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that definitely hits him. Oh, damn. That's another.
That's another 20 points.
That's another 20 points. Okay, I gotta roll something here.
So dude just took 40 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he kind of just slashes his axes together, and you see electricity irradiating off of them.
Nice knowing you guys.
I like the pain.
Yeah.
Hey, DM.
Yep.
Can I roll sleight of hand and then cast Sanctuary?
You may try.
You're gonna get Zug killed due to cheating.
Yeah.
Believe in the orc, man.
Believe in the orc, man.
If you don't have faith in your own companion, how am I supposed to?
Taking shots from the paladin. Oh.
Damn. Yeah.
Gotcha
Okay.
there.
To be fair, I'm more ranger than paladin.
True. That's right. Roland is the paladin.
We're both range. Yeah, we're both ranger paladins.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh. This is gonna end well.
Yeah, I think you're more ranger and I'm more paladin though.
Yeah. Because reasons. Anyway.
Double tank, double healer, double range. All right. So does that end your turn, Zug Zug?
Yeah, it does.
Do you want to use any bonus actions or anything?
Well, I already did. I raged.
Right, you raged. All right. Let's see here. Does an 18 hit?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh god, so I gotta open the rest of my dice here. Let's see here. I need D12 and a D8. Okay. 9 plus 5 is 14 plus 7. That's all right. So you're taking 14 slashing damage and 7 lightning damage.
All right, so that's a 14 total points of damage because the slashing is cut in half.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to ask.
Nice.
Why do you think I raged? So 17.
And then you see the Goliath begin to emit electricity all around him. And his eyes begin to glow white. And he yells to the crowd.
There go my ears.
Sorry.
My ears!
And he in turn rages as well.
Oh shit. Guess you raged a little early there, bud. I mean, a little late.
Let's see here. The 18 hits, so I'm assuming a 19 hits.
It does.
Okay, so now 11 plus 7, so that's 18 plus 6. All right, so you're taking 18 points slashing, 6 points lightning, and 3 points rage.
All right, hang on. Say
So
that
the
again.
18 gets reduced to 9,
Yeah,
right?
so
9.
you're taking 9 slashing damage there because I rolled an 18. And then you're taking
Wait.
6 lightning damage and 3 rage damage.
15. So that's 18.
Yes. How are you faring so far?
I'm at 222.
Nice. All right, that is going to end his turn. You're next.
All right. Let's see. Hang on. I'm trying to look up something here.
So also, does the retaliatory force damage happen each time?
Oh
you
yeah,
attack?
he should have taken. Hang on. Let me roll that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta roll something too.
Don't get too excited. What the fool? I have to roll 2 1s in a row. All right, you take 10 points of force damage.
Damage is damage.
All right, so you see his hair fluff in the air. That felt windy.
Well, I mean, this is what happens when you let a good fart out.
Are you fighting Thor, my guy?
I might be.
More like Thor's son.
Hmm.
Wait, when did Thor? Never mind.
No, Thor has kids in mythology.
He has 2 sons.
And 1 daughter.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
I know one of them wields axes. I can't remember which one.
I will tell you in just a second.
Yeah, one of them wields axes, one of them wields a mace, and then the daughter wields a sword.
Okay, I'm ready.
What you gonna do?
All right, here we go. I'm going to expend a bardic inspiration point to use psychic blades.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You had bardic inspiration.
Pretty sure 23 hits.
Oh, definitely.
So that's so the 11 turns to 5, but he still takes 7 points of psychic damage and 4 points of fire.
All right, so that's 5, 4, 9. So that's 18 points of damage.
Oh, it's not nearly as spectacular as I was hoping.
I mean, he's still laughing. He's still laughing. He's still smiling at you.
Here we go. We're going to do it again. Please tell me that hits.
Just misses.
Oh! All right. Hang on, wait a second. I got any good bonus actions?
Don't you have Reckless?
I could do that, but I don't know if I want to give this guy advantage on me.
Fair enough.
Remind me, what does Reckless do again?
It allows me to take an extra attack, I think.
Okay.
It lets you roll with advantage, but in
no.
turn your opponent has advantage on you.
Right. No, I'm thinking of a different ability for a different kind of barbarian.
Alright. Ooh, Deck of Dragons?
No, I didn't. I was trying to just read it.
Oh, oops. Sorry. I in turn rolled it. Sorry.
Yeah, because I'm just seeing what bonus actions I have.
I mean,
if any.
I'll allow it.
Sure?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
All right, well, then there you go. That's whatever all that is.
Do you want
There's
to roll it
17
yourself?
points.
See if you can get better? Because I accidentally rolled it for you.
I think I'll take yours.
Okay, so that's Heart's Bronze Lightning. Oh dear. Oh, and that's also added with your Rage and Psychic. Oh, that's broken. Oh, that's broken.
I can't use psychic blades again for a little while, so.
Oh wait, actually,
Right, don't
no,
you still
that's
have
not-
it?
Are you sure you want to take that 5?
Why?
Because that's lightning damage.
He's taking it, not me.
No, you're hitting him.
But he might be immune.
I'm hitting who?
You're hitting him. Gorgolite.
Right, yeah.
Are you
He might
sure you
be
want to take
immune
that
to it.
5?
What 5 are you talking about?
From the deck of dragons that you just threw.
I'm not understanding the question.
Basically,
Okay.
the 5 that he's talking about is because it's lining up to lightning, and you're hitting the guy.
1 would be clubs. Okay, no, I'll go with the 1. Sorry, I didn't understand that
No, that's
dynamic.
okay. Yeah. So the D8, it's still damage. It's still damage, mind you. But what am I hearing?
Yeah, what am I hearing?
Sounds like somebody's dog.
It sounds like humming.
Is that Vegas?
Oats?
Or is she?
That's not me.
Did she fall asleep on us? Alright,
Awesome.
so we'll find out if she wakes up soon, and if not, well, nighty night.
Yeah. Meanwhile, acid damage.
Oh yeah, acid damage. All right.
Back to the fray.
Back to the fray. So you dealt 18, 19 damage. None of that is reduced at all. So you deal like another 20 points of damage to him, and this time it's acid damage. And you kind of. This is where he starts screaming in pain as he starts running around in circles around the ring. Ah! Ah! Oh, it burns! It burns! And then he kind of just crashes through the wall and just kind of trips and falls. He doesn't die, but he's like muddy on the ground as he's like trying to wipe the acid off of him. And then you just hear, ding ding! We have a winner! Little man has beaten champion! He gets 3 weeks stay!
Cool. All right. Okay, I think I'm done now.
All right, like you and me, let's go. No.
So,
Snake versus champion!
What?
Somebody yells from the crowd.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Snake versus champion!
Oh God, no.
Somebody
No,
yells from
no,
the crowd.
snake and champion, not fight.
Snake champion! Snake champion!
Calm down. We already had one champion fight. We don't need another. This little man has earned his keep for the week. We will provide him and his party free stay, all the beer, all the grog, as well as good food. And rooms
Thank
for
you
his
very
entire
much
party.
for your hospitality.
What was that? Sorry?
I just said thank you very much for your hospitality.
So,
I told you the service here was very good.
So yeah, they're basically providing you a full week's stay. So you guys have like a little base of operations for the time being, as well as free meals, free drinks, and anything else that you might need during your time here.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yippee!
The servants also state that if for whatever reason you ever leave town during the week that you're staying, when you come back, you will have time remaining based on how long you stayed.
That is cool. Thank you.
So if you're here for like a day and then you go away for a while, you'll still have like 6 days to stay here.
Cool.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys can
I
go
will
bathe
make a
up,
note of
take another long rest if you'd like. Take this time, do what you need.
Thinking back on the memories, all the things that you and me used to do, dancing late to country songs, staying up, yeah.